1966 Buick Skylark GS. So Gran Sport, two-door hardtop. And yes, this is the real deal. You can tell by the series or style number on the data tag of this car that it is originally a two-door hardtop Gran Sport. And we'll get into some of the history of the car, a little bit of background on it. What I can tell you is it was originally a flame red car. It has been repainted. We're going to get into a little details of that here in a bit. It does have a black vinyl interior, and that's the way this car would have rolled off the showroom back at your local Buick dealership back in '66. Now, take a look at the front chrome, bright work, grille. As you can see, nice shape, shows well. The paint on this car was actually redone. It started out in California, and while it was still in California, it had a repaint. And that was done actually in 1997. So it is older paint on this, and it still shows very, very well. Yes, are you going to be able to find an imperfection here or there? Absolutely. I mean, the paint's what, pushing 30 years old? But overall, you can see it is in extremely nice shape. Now, if you want to check out the still pictures, so you can see this car from every angle, top to bottom, inside and out, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there, and of course you can always call us to 507-386-1726. Now, this car was in California till 2006. It was then moved to South Carolina, and by looking at the receipts, I think it's been in Texas and then up to here where we are at in Minnesota. No, this car has not been driven in inclement weather since it was restored, repainted. Now, take a look down the passenger side of this car. You can see how nice and straight it is. Underneath the hood of this car, 401 cubic inch nail head V8 Wildcat, as you're going to hear him called. And that would have 325 horsepower, 445 pound-feet of torque. And then take a look at the interior of this. That is paired up with a T10 4-speed floor shift with the optional consolette, as you can see right there. Options on this car: the 4-speed, of course, that we just mentioned, tinted glass, tilt, posi traction, AM/FM stereo, power steering, tack with that consolette, and then the bucket seats. I can also tell you this does have front power disc brakes on it now. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. And as you can see, the rear of the car, chrome bumper. Again, just take a look at the condition of it. And the video and the pictures really don't do the paint justice. This car does stand tall. Now remember, we do have an open door policy. If you'd like to have a third party come and inspect this, take a look at it, have them put their eyes on it, check it over. If you can't make it yourself, feel free to have them do that. I want it to be treated fairly and represented fairly, so feel free to have another set of eyes and ears put on that. All right, take a look up and down the driver's side of this car. Again, you can see how straight it is. It is riding on the 14-inch Rally style wheels, and then those are a Firestone reproduction Redline tire that is on there that makes it look very authentic to 1966. All right, let's get around to this interior. Got a little more history as far as the interior goes. Now, it was repainted in '97. Mentioned that. Now, as far as interior being redone, transmission and engine, let's get into that a little bit. The engine has approximately 9,000 miles since it was rebuilt. The synchros and the trans were done then, as well as the clutch and the pressure plate. As far as the interior and some of the things that were redone on the car, carpet, front seats, headliner were also done at this time. So those have approximately 9,000 miles on it. The reason I know that is because of the odometer reading that the previous owner had noted in with some of the receipts. Speaking of receipts on this car, you will get a rundown from a previous owner as far as those dates and what I'm talking about. There is also the protection plan manual that'll come with this, as well as a protecto plate and some other memorabilia from 66 Skylarks, whether it be like a showroom brochure, that type of stuff. And I'll have those in the still pictures. So feel free to take a look at the still pictures, check those out too. Now, as far as the seats, you can see about 9,000 miles worth of wear on them. There's no surprises here. Seat, vinyl, carpeting, all in a nice shape. I went through what works and what doesn't on this. Wipers work great. AM, FM stereo works great. Blower fan for the heater and defrost work. Horn works. Tack works. It's got a little aftermarket gauge cluster underneath there with the tack. Everything appears to be in a working order. Take a look at the headliner. Sorry about the glare. I'm going to point up towards the lights there. Headliner, also in nice shape. Let's go ahead and start this up so you can hear it run. Starts easily. Again, 401. So 401 cubic inches of that Wildcat Nailhead V8. We're going to check that out in just a second underneath the hood. All right. There's your tack. Aftermarket gauge cluster. I'll show you the radio too. I'll click that in a second. It'll take just a bit to come on. So radio works good. Well, we hit these wipers a second. Wipers work. Again, this car is ready to go. Turn the key, have some fun. Dash, all in nice shape also. Slip around to the back so you hear this run. And yeah, no crazy exhaust on it, but it's got a nice rumble to it. Nice little throaty sound. All right, I'm going to slip up to the front of this. I'm going to pause this video and let's check out this engine bay a second.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
And I'm assuming this is what you expected it to look like. First of all, take a look at underneath the hood. Very clean, nice and tidy. Power steering, power brakes. Listen to that run. Nice looking engine bay, great sounding engine. Of course, this Wildcat 445 up here, no, it's not the size of the engine. Remember, that's that torque rating. Engine's a 401. Nicely restored car. 1966 Buick Skylark GS, two-door hardtop. Give us a call, 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate. Call in or email.